Serena Williams is down.
Oh, she is suffering. So she can get a medical timeout at the discretion of the trainer, and then after she decides to treat, it's usually about 3 minutes. The medical timeout has just started.
So many fans don't quite understand. Wait a minute, now they're going to take a medical timeout? Isn't that what's been happening? It is going to be a real question whether or not Serena, as she wipes away the tears from the pain, will be able to play 100%.
I think the only thing that can help Serena right now is if more rain came, which is a possibility.
Uh-oh. She cringes in pain.
She's struggling, but she's hanging in there. That's unbelievable. Where are those clouds?
That's right.
It's rained all week.
Yeah, we've been praying for good weather all week, and now when we need some rain, we can't get it.
I think it's coming, Dick. I think it's starting to drizzle.
Yes, it is. I cannot believe it.
Unbelievable.
Poetic justice, perhaps, as Serena Williams heads for the locker room, and here come the covers. Oh, my. Here they come. Let's watch for Serena. Gingerly would be a good description of how she is walking now.
The doctor that's attending to Serena Williams said, if you continue to play, you're going to hurt it worse. You could threaten the future of your career.
It's going to be tougher in this condition to go to a third set. And the ace, and we go to a decisive third set.
Clearly, she's still walking gingerly, limping a bit. And you have to think that she believes that she can win.
Serena Williams is moving a lot better. Watch out. We are seeing something incredibly special. Oh, my. That was a wide open court.
So many women across the globe. I mean, it doesn't get better than that.
Serena, you just want to mention it. You look like we have been at a funeral party. I mean, normally you smile when you win, you come here, you laugh. What happens tonight? Is it just because you beat Venus, or because you're thinking about what is going next? What's wrong?
It's 11:30. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't want to be here. I just want to be in bed right now, and I have to wake up early to practice, and I don't want to answer any of these questions, and you guys keep asking me the same questions, so it's not really, you're not making it super enjoyable. But. Just being honest. Is it about Venus again?
And you've come in a little shell-shocked. Oh, this is a battle.
Quite eerie listening from the start. So silent out there without the Sharapova grunt at first. But she's warming up a little with the shriek and the play.
Yeah.
Straight at the body. That's one way to stop Serena.
Ooh, the crowd seeing that on the big screens, and they know it's far from over.
There's a lot of important stuff going on in this world, and I feel like you don't take any of what's going on very seriously. How come we can never have a straightforward conversation on tax policy? I feel like you don't listen to me.
Ay, 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 ay.
что? Вот это издержки грунтового тенниса. Видите, как голеностоп не проскользнул в данном. Нет, не то. А почему пошла к сетке? Вы знаете, отказывается. Отказывается, да. Серена с пониманием даже успокаивает младшую подругу. Ну как обидно, а? Опять эта травма. Ну сколько же можно? Ой, как здорово. Ой, как здорово.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to a medical condition, Mrs. Musicki is unable to continue.
Thank you, Sanaya, for your beautiful words, and to my sister Isha for accepting the award on my behalf. I love you. I'm so sad I can't be there in person to receive this amazing award, but I'd really like to thank the team at Variety for their support and for thinking of me for this honor, and to Amanda and Queen Latifah and Camilla and Drew and Kim. It's very humbling to be recognized alongside such incredible trailblazing women like yourselves. Tonight, we're here to celebrate the power of women. And I was very fortunate to grow up surrounded by several powerful women. I was one of 5 sisters, and my mom to this day is one of the strongest, actually, I would say the strongest person I know. And alongside my father, she encouraged us to celebrate our individuality and gave us our beliefs and values and never let us succumb to someone else's opinion to keep us from what we believed doing was right. Having the confidence to do the right thing, even when it's not the most popular, is a quality that I learned from a young age from being around such strong female presences. My sisters all embody that, what it means to be a powerful woman, but particularly my older sister Yetunde. She was resilient, strong, and independent and beautiful, and cared deeply for so many, and she centered her work and her life around the community around her. And we're so proud of her, and it's because of that that our family started the Yetunde Price Resource Center in her memory, which is the charity that I've chosen to recognize at this event. When we lost Yetunde, it was the most difficult and still is the most difficult and painful moments in our lives. But with our family, we had the strongest support system, and we had each other to work through this grief and to lean on one another to heal. And that's not something that everyone is fortunate enough to have. So we wanted to create a safe place in honor of her that would offer resources to help others with the healing process. The YPRC is a celebration of Yetunde's life. And the center takes a holistic approach to health and wellness services and offers programs that address the emotional, mental, and financial needs of individuals within the Compton community. All the services offered are bilingual. They're free and of high quality so that people can have equal access to the health services they deserve. Everyone is deserving of care regardless of their background, and that is something Yetunde was passionate about. So it was the imperative that this sentiment was the foundation of the YPRC. Health and wellness isn't a privilege that only some people deserve. It's a human right. The center has been able to help so many individuals in Compton, especially women, because the cards are often stacked against us. We are paid less than men, we have to work harder to earn more respect, and we are plagued by antiquated stereotypes about what it means to be a woman. And regardless of age, race, income, religion, all the things, all women have moments in their life where they have had to work harder to achieve the same recognition or respect that men do. And it's because of these shared experiences of inequity that it's more important than ever to uplift and celebrate each other. Not at just incredible events like this evening, but every day, every year. One woman's success is every woman's success. And through Yetunde isn't with us right now today, her spirit really lives on in each individual that YPRC has helped and who will help. And this award tonight is for her and for her success. Thank you again, Variety, for this recognition and for all that you do to celebrate women. And thank you for this wonderful evening.
Who wants to go first?
When we were girls, Venus always went first.
There we go. Okay, action.
Big sisters have a way of being leaders. And V, she was my guiding light.
How long have you been playing now?
About 7.5 years.
How old are you?
12.
Your mind do drift. And when it drifts, I do think about Venus want to win Wimbledon. Serena want to win the U.S. Open. And we will win them one day. And we won't win them for ourselves. We'll win them for the poor people of America, and especially the poor people of Compton, California, where we're so proud to be from. Thank you.
We made a big splash when we arrived on tour. The sport had never seen sisters or players like us. We played the only kind of tennis we knew, smart, powerful, unforgiving. I dreamed always of winning the U.S. Open, but for Venus, it was Wimbledon.
I think Wimbledon's like one of the most important Grand Slams. Big, huge tournament that everyone wants to win.
When I achieved my dream in 1999, my sister watched with pride. But the year 2000 would be her turn. In the quarterfinals, Venus faced off against Martina Hingis. She hadn't yet beaten her in a major. Venus and Martina always had a battle. The match was spellbinding, but Venus triumphed. She was into her first Wimbledon semifinal where she would play me.
We both just had dreams to win that.
What's up?
She had a dream to win the U.S. Open, I had a dream to win Wimbledon. And the biggest challenge is that Serena is extremely powerful, extremely dangerous, and she knows everything I know.
I win.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was the first time two sisters had faced off in a Grand Slam semi-final.
Wow, we had come a long way from the public courts of Compton.
Game, set match.
Venus got the better of me that day, and she went on to make history.
I feel like I've raised the level of my game already. And when the final comes, it's a grand occasion, and I think we're both going to go at it.
That year, Venus became the first black ladies singles champion since Althea Gibson in 1958. And the first black player to capture the title since Arthur Ashe in 1975.
It's strange because I go to bed at night and I dream that I've won a Grand Slam, and when I wake up, it's a nightmare. Wake up like that anymore. It's not finished until the last point, no matter how close you get, and I just wanted to hang on to it.
My big sister, Wimbledon champion.
Richard Williams coaches and manages his daughter Venus's career as well as her younger sister Serena. I understand you were reluctant to let Venus turn pro. You say. I heard that you told the producer, apparently I'll be shot for letting a 14-year-old turn pro.
Yeah, I just feel that way. It's just that I don't want to be shot.
You just said you don't want to be shot. And why do you say that? Because?
I say that because when a child is 14 years old, they're not ready for professional tennis. I don't know about any other career, but professional tennis, no way.
Why?
Well, the schedule, the amount of tournaments, the amount of things that's given to them.
Discipline.
Yes, and sports education, it has the tendency of conflicting with each other. So I really want my daughter to be educated. Most of the time people come to me and talk to me about millions of dollars. But money does not make you a better person. 90% of most people's...
It does not. But it just enhances the person that you are. I always say if you're a jerk before you had... I say that. You're a jerk before you had money, then you're just a jerk with some money when you get money. Yeah, but if you don't have anything to go along with it, it doesn't mean anything.
Well, actually what happened in sports, usually the kids come out and they become great stars in sports, but they have no idea of what taxes is about, or financing or investment.
Right.
So on paper, it looks like they have a lot of money, but when their careers are over, they have zero.
Correct.
So I believe that for my kids, it's best for my kids to have a great education. And if the money's going to be there, if they're going to be superstars, they can come later.
So you're saying all this, but she turned pro.
Yeah.
And so what kind of a schedule do you have, Venus?
I don't even have a schedule yet. I don't even know what tournaments I'm going to play, but maybe about 5 my dad lets me.
About 5, if he lets you?
Yes.
So school comes first still?
Yes, it still comes first.
And how are the grades?
I have straight A's.
Great.
Venus Williams, first of all. A very difficult interview to give, but the smile is there.
You see, they love you, Venus. They absolutely love you. And you are not only a great champion, but just showing such great sportsmanship at the end of that match as well.
Oh, beautiful. Congratulations, Garbine. Amazing. I know how hard you work, and I'm sure this means so much to you and your family. So well done today. Beautiful.
But also, Venus, well done to you, because you've had a great tournament.
Yes, thank you. Thank you to my team who's been here for me day in and day out, and my family as well. I love you guys. It's a lot of beautiful moments in the past couple of weeks.
And a message for Serena?
Oh, I miss you. I tried my best to do the same things you do, but I think that there'll be other opportunities. I do.
There certainly will. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, Venus Williams.
No, she is not done yet, and she will be back.
Qui est inquiète. Voilà.
Eh bien, on est tous. C'est vrai que le mollet est énorme. Parce que si ça avait été une rupture du tendon d'Achille déjà, alors. Et si on essaye d'écarter, parfois on commet les fautes. Donc c'est pas évident, c'est pas évident. Et voilà, et voilà.
Et c'est un ace. Non, elle n'y va même pas. Ouais, chanceuse.
La différence que ce qui se passe extérieur du terrain.
Et voilà, alors que apparemment le match est suspendu. Voilà. Oui, c'est fait. Le match est suspendu car
l'équipe un peu plus important, un peu plus encore.
It's a loss. I should give up on life.
Okay.
All right, good night.
And I just have to say that it is better than the men's cup, in my opinion.
Honestly, I'm 36 years old. Never in my career have I had a coaching violation. That's not. No, I don't do that. Just don't even go there. No, I play fair. So, don't go there. No, but that's one thing that I played this game with honesty. So, no, but I would never tell anyone to do that. Just FYI.
Forward, what can you still get better in your tennis?
Everything. I want to make no more errors ever, and so that means I'll always be working on it.
That's a promise. No more unforced errors.
It's not a promise. It's a lie, but that's what I want.
Do you describe yourself in 3 words?
Fun, and fun.
All right, well, that was fun, we hope. And Venus, you're always...
You know this, Venus, but she was born the year you turned pro. So how do you keep fighting off these youngsters?
Girl, I don't know.
It's wide, and Williams battles through the pain, and she...
I can't control God. Talk to him.
Just yell in.
Well,
I have to thank God, Jehovah. Thank you for letting me be healthy. Thank you for letting my family be with me.
I'm gonna keep a list on my phone of karaoke songs. Now, me and my family, we're crazy about karaoke. That's crazy with a K. I actually don't really have a go-to song. I do a new song. So I have a list of songs that I'm gonna try. Me. I'll sing this song later.
Really want to see Megan Thee Stallion.
She's gonna teach you some moves?
I love her. I have nothing to teach her. She has everything to teach me. So I can't wait. Yeah, I don't want to get hurt though with what she's doing. Like I can't do it like that.
You've got those knees. Megan's knees are undefeated.
Undefeated. Yeah.
Thank you so much. You look gorgeous.
No.
You've always enjoyed it.
I just want to win. It's a process, older, younger, I don't care. All of them, it's about winning.
How are you? It's Venus here, of course, and I just thought it'd be fun today to give you an update on my year because I get so many questions from you. What's happening? What are you doing? When are you coming back? Are you playing tennis? Are you retired? So I thought I'd just give you a rundown of how my year is going, and that way hopefully it'll answer your questions, or maybe I'll leave a little mystery. And of course, you know, if you like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, press like if you like it, all the things, you know what to do. So let's get started. So the year started out for me, well, of course, in the tennis world, the year starts out in January. And in January, the Australian Open started, and I've had some amazing memories at the Australian Open, but it was not the route I was taking this year. So instead of going to the Australian Open, I ended up going to Paris, which is, of course, where I live my best life. And as you know, I love Paris, and it's been like my favorite destination for the last few years. So I think that's a pretty good consolation, going to Paris and having the opportunity of a lifetime to just, you know, eat croissants, but not in excess, just like I'm allowed 1 croissant per trip. And so during that time, I had the opportunity to go to Fashion Week, and also during that time too, I got a chance to go to Virgil's last show. So if you have not seen that video, you can check it out and see what that was like. So I spent a lot of time, of course, in Paris this year, and for the last 6 months, I went every month. So this is the first month, actually, that I have not been in Paris, and it broke the streak. I was kind of hoping to do it every month for the next 12 months, but I could not rationalize or find a reason to go to Paris. Usually I always go because I have some work or I'm going to another country and then I find a way to get to Paris. This time there was no space for it. And another reason why there was no space is I've been so busy. So I don't know if you guys have heard of this movie, King Richard. Yeah, so this is a film that was
amazing and told the story of our family. So I spent all of March, normally when most tennis players are going to play the big tournaments in Indian Wells or playing in the Miami Open, I was at the Oscars. It was incredible. It was amazing. It was the first time that I had seen the Oscars and been to the Oscars. So it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And Serena and I, we found out the day before that we were going to open the show. So that was so crazy. I couldn't believe it. And as someone who's not so emotional, it actually brought a few tears to my eyes. I just couldn't believe that life had taken us to that place. So if you take your opportunities, more will come. Those are wise words from my sister Serena that she told me before I walked out on the court in the 2005 Wimbledon. She told me, if you take your opportunities, more will come. And that is, I feel like it's a classic case. You just take your opportunities, you do your best, and then those go beyond your wildest dreams. So we spent all of March going to the SAG Awards, the Critics' Choice Awards, the Producer Guild Award. We were up for so many awards, and we brought home a few, and it was really the experience of a lifetime. So while I missed playing the tournaments, I actually got to do and experience so many other things.
Rightly honored Venus Williams, Tina Fey, and some others. Venus Williams, it's so good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. So you have been fighting this battle for...
Hi, everybody.
Good morning.
Hello.
You've been fighting this fight for a very long time. Did you have a "I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore" moment that you finally said, "Okay, that's enough"? Because I'm thinking about the letter that you wrote back in the Wimbledon days to say this ain't right.
Yeah, I came into inequality at the young age of 16 when I played my first Grand Slam, and that's a rude awakening. So I don't want any other young women to have to face that. And you had the stats up there. Women are earning 82% on the dollar, 82 cents the dollar that men are earning. And if you're a minority, if you're living out of the country of USA, then it gets even worse. So it's important to call attention to this, that people know this, because women not only need equal opportunity, but it gives them opportunity to grow and become strong and to help their families. And all these things are so important.
No, you wrote back in 2006 to the New York Times, "With power and status comes responsibility. Wimbledon has power and status. The time has come for them to do the right thing by paying men and women the same prize money." And you were the first woman, Venus, who got the same prize money as the man, Roger Federer at the time. What were your thoughts back then when that happened? Did you say, okay, finally, but we're still having this conversation?
Yeah, so exactly. It was a conversation we'd been having for 30 years, and we'd be rejected over 30 years, and we talked to the Grand Slam Committee. So many amazing things have happened since that time. I mean, recently we saw women's soccer garner equal pay, so that was a super exciting time. Now it's Women's History Month, and so it's a very important time to talk about this. And I've partnered with my activewear brand 11 to create an initiative called Privilege Tax, where we talk about this very subject. We had some amazing partners like you had on the screen, Tracy Anderson, WTA Charities, Captivate, and I've also partnered with Credit Karma as well on this to make sure that companies that are giving resources, time, education to their managers to make sure they're not hiring with biases, to make sure they're giving leadership opportunities to women. And I love that companies like Credit Karma have taken that opportunity to make that happen in their organization, but there's got to be more organizations. And people do want to do this, but it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. So that's why we're talking about it, so people know and organizations can get involved.
Venus, how you doing? Nate Burleson here. I have to say this, as an NFL player, former NFL player, I would look up to you because you stood for so much more than your sport. You transcended tennis. And now, as a father of a young girl, I want to say I appreciate you because you are one of the women that I point to and tell her you can accomplish anything, not just what people tell you can do. But you also know that sexism isn't just a woman's issue. How can men get involved and help, change what is this gap in payment and wage?
Absolutely, and I'm so excited to partner with Girls Inc., a national organization that helps girls to be bold and strong, and girls need to know that they have these same opportunities, and it's just so important that this happens. So I'm very excited, and I forgot part of the question now. So what was the second part? I'm so sorry.
How can men be allies?
What are we talking about?
Yeah, how can men be allies?
Absolutely.
How can we get involved with helping close that gap?
Question.
We're here to help,
Very
Venus.
important. So, thank you. I needed it. It's early for me. I'm not an early riser,
We
but
appreciate you.
it's important because men's, like you said, men are the fathers, men are the husbands, we're the brothers, those are our moms, those are our friends, those are our colleagues. Men are an integral part of this solution, and at this moment, there are definitely more men in power than women. I just read a statistic.